I'm in grade 6, and you guys aren't really teaching us about much right now. Why can't we start learning about it at a younger age, like in grade 4, 5, and 6?
So I don't know if there's anyone from any of the school boards here who want to speak to the issue. Great. Well, I'll just say this. Thank you for being here that early, because it does start. It starts from a public health perspective. We will work with parents pre-conception, let alone even in the early years and when children are very young. I'm a parent of three children. It's unquestionably the hardest job, and it's the one we've got no training for. And those of you here who are here with your parents, go easy on that, please. I wish there were easy cookbook solutions or answers to those questions. Every situation is different. Every child is different. I doubt whether there's anyone in this room who hasn't struggled to get their spouse's attention, let alone their children's attention, off the phone. I don't want to bring my wife into it again, but I can tell you she has. The question is fundamental, and unfortunately there isn't a simple answer. What I will say is that there are parenting programs around. Public Health offers some. We have what we call a transition program, which is a different kind of transition than Mr. Martel from the LIM spoke about. Our program is one for grade 7 and 8, parents of grade 7 and 8, because we know that that's a period in people's lives when they're struggling with coming into their own. Struggling might be the wrong word. The normal development that a person of that age goes through involves coming into their own, moving from their parental influence into their peer group influence, and risky behavior and the sense of invincibility. There's a lot of research that describes very well. Sorry, if it gets too close, then it gets noisy, so I'll try. I'm sorry if you didn't hear me. Probably some in the front would say I didn't say much. What I'm really saying is I acknowledge that parenting issues are important. There are parenting programs, there are places that people can go. And once again, if you visit the public health booth downstairs, they'll be able to guide you towards some of those programs. We work with all of the school boards in the grade 7 and 8 period in terms of parent adolescent work. And the boards are all engaged with how to support parents in having difficult conversations and challenging conversations. But again, if only we had the turnkey answer, it would be simpler for.
Can I ask a follow-up question?
Just before you do so, I'm just wondering if there's a school board who wants to address that.
Excuse me, one sec. I'd like to interrupt. My name's SEAN O LEARY. A lot of you know me. You just said a statement there. You said our kids in grades 7 and 8 are getting an education. My daughter is addicted to opioids or to fentanyl. I have a 13-year-old daughter. I said to Grace, I said, Grace, what have they taught you this year about drugs? What else she said to me? She goes to All Saints. She said nothing. I said, what did they teach you last year in grade 7? She said nothing. So please answer that, because you're saying that we're educating in grade 7 and 8. And my daughter in grade 8 has got zero education.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you, Mr. O'Leary. I don't know if you heard earlier that I particularly thank you for precipitating this evening's meeting with your very important stance. And as an aside, one of the biggest challenges we have in dealing with the situation is stigma. And one of the great...
I asked you why 7 and 8. Tell the people why our kids that are 13 and 12 years old, and you guys keep saying that they're getting educated. You said it right now. Answer the question, because I know at All Saints High School, they do not educate the kids in grades 7 and 8. And you're making that statement, so please answer that question. Not the stigma. Hey, how many of you out there are parents? I am. How many of us are ashamed? I'm not. I have no stigma. I want to know why for my younger child, why you guys are telling us you're educating our children and you're not. You're not helping the school boards. You're not answering. They're not teaching them. Don't tell us they are. Don't talk about shame and stigma right now. Thank you.
So, thank you again, and you're tapping out. I want to reiterate that I'm a parent too, and I apologize if I said something that you interpreted as me claiming we're educating all 7s and 8s. I was answering a question about what kinds of programs there are to support parents in their discussions with their children, and I was referring specifically to a public health program that we operate that is available for grade 7 and 8 families. So I'm in no way claiming that every one of you has a grade 7 and 8 child has had that program. What I'm saying is that program's available. I am in no way claiming that that program would necessarily address the challenges that any one of you is addressing. Or is here experiencing. And I will say again that I think it's a very, very significant contribution that has been made by all of you, that we are talking about it and that we're not ashamed to say that, because I think that it's a wonderful thing that some people are not ashamed to talk about it, but I know for a fact that some people are. So I think that part of what's happening here, part of what's important here is that we're having the conversation. I want to say again, I don't think I answered the question, or I tried, I hope I didn't answer the question in a way that left you with the impression that all children are getting all youth and their families are getting all of their needs met. I think some of what's happened here is that we've identified needs that can be addressed. I said that earlier as well. And so, although my answer... Sure.
There's a child there would like to question.
So I will suggest that we give the board person an opportunity to answer the specific question directly, and then I'll give it back to George.
So I come here not just as a older person that's got children in my life who are directly affected by specifically Percocet and the other opioids, but I'm also here as a psychotherapist who is dealing with the families that are going through these issues with their kids. And when I tell the families to take their kids to public health facilities, like for example, the Royal Ottawa, and I get back, there's nothing available. Not only is there nothing available, but they're cutting addictions counselor slots, and now they're cutting the beds for these kids. So my question is, are we dealing with that and these 29 beds that are specifically set aside for kids? Is that the new number after this cut? Or are we cutting these beds down to 15? 15 beds for the kids in our community, just in the Royal Ottawa. How is that a progress? Anybody wants to answer that, please?
Really appreciate the question and certainly understand the frustration. There's certainly, in a lot of health service providers over recent years, there's been a need to realign in how they use the resources. The circumstance of the Royal, however, is one, in fact, where they have increased the clinical expertise of staff that are working with children with both mental health and substance abuse problems in that respect. So there have been some staff changes, but it's really to add additional clinical expertise in that respect. In terms of the 29 beds we currently fund, they've been in place for a period of time, and in fact, as I mentioned in my comments, we're growing the capacity. The challenge I think we really want to hear more about is, for the resources we have available, how do we ensure this information gets in the hands and minds of the youth who need it, as well as their families? So,
I can follow on this. I can probably do the follow-on without the microphone.